Hello guys, today is a good day and we are still on our vectors tutorials, and today we want to learn how to use our calculator and finding an area of a triangle when it is formed by two given vectors. Now the question is, find the area of triangle formed by those vectors. We have given two vectors and want to use these two vectors to find the area of the triangle. We need to find the product of these two vectors. So we have A, and we have to find the cross of A and B. That's very important. Now, finding the cross, we need to also find the magnitude, which is the absolute. This is the magnitude. And thus, when it is this way, so finding the magnitude is very, very important. Now, when you find the cross and the magnitude, you need to find the area of a triangle, which gives us a half of this one. So it gives us half of the absolute of A cross B, which is this. And this gives us the area of triangle formed by the given vectors. So how are you going to get this one done? So first of all, we need to enter everything on our calculator. You can solve it straightforward with our calculator. When you're free, you can work it and get the answers done. So we need to pick our calculator simple and straightforward. So on the calculator, and as we are already started on vectors, we go to mode, we select 8, and this one we pick 1, that's vector A. So we select 1. Then now the dimension is 3 dimension. So we need to select 1 again to have the 3 dimension. Now the first value is 1. You go equal sign. The next one is -2. Go equal sign. Then we have 3. We go equal sign. Now we'll go to AC. We need to enter the vector B. So we need to go shift 5. Then we select dim, which is 1. Then we'll select vector B as 2. Then the dimension is 3. So we select 1 here. And we'll put the values there. So we have 4 equal sign, -3 equal sign, and we have 2 equal sign. Now after doing this, you go to AC. Now we want to find the cross of this, the magnitude and the cross. So first of all, we'll go to shift and we'll go to hyper. The hyper here gives the absolute. So this is the absolute figure, which is the magnitude of A cross B, or A times B. So when we have this, we need to get A times B and find the magnitude, which is the absolute. So now what we have to do is to go shift 5. Then now we select 3 as our vector A. Now we want to find the cross. So we go multiplication straightforward and we go shift 5. Then we select 4 as our vector B. Now we have this, and make sure you close the bracket. The bracket has to be closed. Now when you're done like this, this is the magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Now when you go to equal sign, it gives you this. This is measured in, this is the cross magnitude of the two vectors. Now since we are told to find the area of the triangle, it must be divided by 2. So we need to divide this by 2 and we'll get the answer done. So this divided by 2 now is 2 divided by 2. It gives us 6 point something. So this is the 6.12 and 3. And so this is the answer of the area of the triangle of formed by those two vectors. As we have our answer to be 6.1237 going, let's try to solve the question manually and see how the answer will be if we are going to get equal answer. So this is the question, and we want to find the product, which is the cross of A and the B. So this is AB here, and this has to give us, now let's see, we'll have I, this I, J, and a K for the vectors. And the first one is 1, -2, 3. We have the next one is 4, 3, and 2 as this. Those two bars means that we want to find the magnitude or the absolute. Now what we have to do is we'll take I, then this lane of I will go out, will become silent, and we'll pick the values here. How it goes, so we can go to I. This is the values that we will take. So we will take, that's -2, 3, -3, and a 2 as this. I will be here, minus, I want to take J. So we have this, the J goes, this J column is cancelled. We take 1, 3, 4, and 2. As for J here, then plus the K, this side will go off. We have 1, -2, -2, then a 4, -3 as the K. 3 is here, that's the K. Very good. Quickly, let's get the answers up. So now the magnitude of those, we need to find those. Now, how to get the multiplication done is this times this minus this times this. So now we're going like this. Is -2 times +2 is -4. Then minus this one. And this is already minus minus. So let me put it in a bracket again so it will change this one to positive. I don't want to do another bracket because it's going to be minus and this is minus. Because -3 times 3 is -9 will give us +9 for this. +9, and this is for I. Now it's going to be minus here, and we'll go here is 2 times 1 times 2 is 2, and a minus 4 times 3 is 12. Then we have this here. Then the next is plus is going to be 1 times -3, which is -3, minus, so this is -8 is going to be 10 to +8. So this is it, and this is K. So now we're going to take the J and the K out. We just need the values. So now this one is going to give us a 5, and it's in magnitude form, and this one will give us, this is minus sign here, minus. So it's going to give us 10, +10, because those opens will get +10, and it's a magnitude, plus this will give us 5. It's in a magnitude form. We need to find a square. Okay, now this is, and we square everything as getting the magnitude. And so now what we have to do is, this is root 25, and this one is 100. 10 times 10 is 100, and this give us also 25 here. Very good. Now we keep the root as this. We want to find the magnitude. Now this is going to be 2500 will give us 150 as it. Now we have 150 divided by 2. So now it's half root of 150. And this is the answer. Now when you have this one, it's going to be